Здравствуйте, всем привет. Hey everybody, Joe here. I've got some really exciting news, and honestly, this is one of those moments where our little community is taking a big step forward. After years of building Home in Russia together, we're expanding the brand in a major way. We want to take the next step in doing our part to show life in Russia and what a great country we live in and now call home. So today, I'm officially introducing our new project, Russia Up Close. To all of you who have watched our journey for several years now, take the next step with me to build a bridge of understanding that has been so long broken. Russia Up Close is a brand new show dedicated to giving you an honest, unfiltered look at life in Russia from the people who actually live here. It's about breaking stereotypes, bridging cultures, and inviting Western and Russian audiences into the same conversation. And I'm not doing this alone. I've partnered with my close friend, Eddie Gonzalez, also known as the Moscow photographer. Eddie and I have built a strong working relationship over the past year, and combining our strengths, his eye for visual storytelling, my obsession with context and nuance, we're ready to create a show that brings you closer to Russia than ever before. Together, we want to open a window that lets both sides see each other clearly again. Now, before I go further, there's another kind of expansion happening too, the family kind. Because on October 28th, our beautiful daughter, Maria Anastasia, was born. She's doing fantastic. Mama's doing great. Everyone is healthy and happy, and the kids continue their Russian language studies with even more enthusiasm now that they have a new sister to impress. Thank you to everyone who sent us messages and prayers. It means a lot. And for those of you who follow our family journey, don't worry. That content will continue. We've had an overwhelming amount of interest from Russian media lately. RT, Tsargrad, Ridovka, and others. And just recently, we filmed a long, heartfelt interview with the lovely Maria Shakova on her channel, Мы и они, or Them and Us. If you want to watch that full interview, I'll leave a link in the comments. It's one of our favorite conversations yet. But Russia Up Close is something special. Eddie and I built this project because we believe in something simple. People on opposite sides of the planet aren't as far apart as the headlines make them seem. Our goal is to bring people back into the same room to show Russia as we experience it every single day. We're going to talk to both Russians and foreigners who live here, how you might talk to them if they visited you in your living room. If home in Russia has been a window, Russia Up Close will be the wide open door. We're going to feature guests, conversations, behind-the-scenes insights, and stories that help both sides understand each other again. And we can't wait to take this next step with you. So if you've been with us from the beginning, thank you. If you're new, welcome. Lastly, I know everybody is asking for a like, a subscribe, a share, but we're fighting an information war with a lot of people who want us to fail in our mission to show you the real Russia. I ask you not to underestimate the power and influence of liking and sharing this content and joining in on the conversations and make your opinion known. Critique our guests, offer suggestions. We're tailoring all of this to you, and share it with others that you think it will help to open their minds. Get involved in the conversation on YouTube, X, Telegram, or VK, Rutu, Zen, Emacs Messenger. All the links are below. This journey is just the beginning, and you are the foundation of it. From my family to yours. Спасибо большое. And welcome to Russia Up Close. Introducing Russia Up Close, a bold new program hosted by Joseph Schutzman and Eddie Gonzalez, created to bridge the distance between Russia and the West through open conversation. Our mission is simple: bring real Russians and everyday Westerners face to face, breaking down stereotypes and rebuilding understanding through genuine dialogue. We are not casual bloggers. It's a professionally produced program filmed in a dedicated studio in the heart of Moscow. Each 2-hour episode moves quickly, divided into engaging 15 to 20-minute segments, featuring business leaders, artists, journalists, and public figures. Russia Up Close reaches across borders, broadcasting in English on platforms like X, YouTube, and Telegram, while Russian versions appear on VK, Rutube, and Zen.
We believe that understanding begins with people. The laughter, the worries, the small triumphs of everyday life. These are the things we share.
Спасибо, что позвал.
Ура!
Our goal? To let Russians and Westerners see each other not as headlines or strangers, but as family, friends, and colleagues. It's time to listen learn, and rediscover one another, one conversation at a time.